In Dwarf Cannon, you help out some dwarfs and in return you'll receive the privilege to use weapons of mass destruction. Captain Logov is a commander for the Black Guard, and his name also serves as a reminder to touch grass every once in a while. His unit has been besieged by local goblins, and it needs all the help he can get. To this end, he offers Medio an honorary spot on the Black Guard, a privilege reserved for only the most elite and well-trained dwarves. It seems that Logov was unaware of the depths of Medio's incompetence. In any case, Medio accepts the offer and is tasked with making repairs to the outer gate. This went about as well as you might expect from someone with a crafting level that doesn't hit double digits. 5 hours later, Medio finally manages to finish all repairs and tells Logov he's gonna log off, not realizing that assignment to the Black Guards is a lifelong commitment. The last time he had one of those, he found out that his RuneScape girlfriend was actually a man who swindled him out of his money. Anyway, Logov tasks Medio with checking up on his lieutenant Gielinor in the watchtower to the south, as he should have reported back by now. But war is hell and the lieutenant had succumbed to the savage goblins. The right thing to do was to take the fallen soldier's remains to his captain. For some reason, you can also destroy this corpse. Logov is shocked at Gilop's passing, but relieved to find that there was only one body. This means that Gilop's son, named Lok, might still be alive. It's up to Medio to find him, so he sets off into the great unknown and sends some goblins back to hell. It's what Gilop would have wanted. After searching for a bit, Medio stumbles on Lok, who is tiny, even by dwarf standards, and he also looks uncanny as f***. For some ungodly reason, Jagex cannot seem to get children right in this game. Logov is happy to hear at least Lok survived. But the goblins are relentless, and the Dwarven Cannon that is supposed to keep them at bay is broken. Even the most genius of Dwarven engineers cannot seem to fix it, so as a Hail Mary attempt to turn the tide, Medio is supposed to succeed where all the best of the dwarves have failed. The cannon can be fixed with a small selection of basic tools, which leads me to conclude that if the best of the dwarves are unable to do this, the dwarves are stupid as fuck. Continuing on with the story, now that the cannon is fixed, it needs ammunition, but neither Logov nor his subordinates know how to work the cannon. To this end, Medio is sent across the northern hemisphere to talk with Nulodian, the chief weapons developer of the Black Guard. He would stand trial in The Hague for crimes against humanity years later. But for now, Nulodian explains that a mold is needed to fire the cannon. Since Medio is also not particularly gifted in the brain department, Nulodian has to show him that you don't fire the mold, but rather use it to smelt cannonballs, who then serve as the ammunition for the cannon. Nulodian gives Medio an entire tome of 100 pages with notes on how to do this. Heroically, Medio returns to Logov. Grateful for the help, the Dwarven captain awards Medio with the privilege of buying and using a Dwarven multi-cannon. Had he known then what he knew now, he never would have put Medio in his employ. On his deathbed, he stated that he never stopped feeling guilty for what happened to all those poor guards in Valador Square. And that's the story of Dwarf Cannon. All in all, I gotta say, it was a blast.